Hello, I'm the Mystic Crafter, and this is my hardcore world. We are well into October, and I'm ready to embrace this spooky mood. And I thought that the best way to embrace the Halloween is to build something mysterious, spooky. But if you know me, it should also be adorable. So join me as I'm conjuring my dreams to life. Hey Wolfie, have you noticed? The moon's weird. So for a while now I had this grand idea. I want to create a bunch of floating islands. Not one, not two. A whole lot of them, and each one of them should have a unique theme. And you know what? Starting from Halloween Island seems perfect to me, and I know just the location for it. Since I live in the middle of the ocean, I have more than enough space to produce these islands. However, Halloween is just once a year, so this island I will make just a little bit outside the render distance from my main island. Yet it will be close enough, and I will put it on top of this guardian farm. It will be perfect place to AFK for me, so basically the island won't be just a decoration. It will have a function, and I like to do that in my hardcore world. Alright, no more further delays, let's start building. And building always starts from the resource collection. Luckily, I've got plenty of resources already, but also I had to craft a bunch of concrete. Do a trip to Nether. Mine blackstone. Barter with piglins. And now I'm ready to start. And as always, building starts from scaffold. This island will be quite high, mostly because, as I mentioned, it will be a place for me to AFK above this guardian farm. So first I need to build a small platform and make a small working station. The center point of the island will be this end road, and the land part of the island are gonna be made from cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, deep slate and cobbled deep slate, and black stone. I actually realized that my working station should be inside the island, so let's relocate it real fast, and then I can continue. Also, I can remove this scaffolding. I hate when you get damage when removing scaffold like that, that's so annoying. Funny intermission. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to produce more sniffer flowers. A laser being kind enough to collect them for me. This is located in my main base. I come here if I need to restock, or if I just forgot some specific items that I need to get. But because I travel here in between building, my inventory is full because of so many textures of my island. So here I ran out of space, and I wanted to collect an egg, but also I couldn't sacrifice any items. So my quick solution was to get this shulker box and place it right here, just temporarily. I hope you can see where it's going. I placed it here, but got so distracted by sniffers that I just went back, stashed away all the seeds and my new egg, and then I just left. I completely forgot about it. And will I regret the decision later? Spoilers? Yes, I will. I definitely will. But not yet. Let's get back to building. The island is finally getting shape, and you can actually see the scale. The island's gonna be big, so it will require a lot of work. No time to delay. Moving on. Alright, I completed the bottom part, and now I just need to cover it. The shape of the island is quite simple, but it's not too regular. It's a little bit bumpy and lumpy, and I like it. I didn't want it to look too perfect, but also it's simple enough. And on the top I ended up with nice circle. And while I'm working on the island, this farm kind of works. It's not super productive, because I'm below my AFK place, so too many guardians spawn outside of the farm. But it will work much better when I will start building higher. For now, let's cover the island with grass, moss and different stones. That was unnecessary and stupid. Did I mention that it was hardcore world? If I die, I lose this world. Forever. All of my builds gone. I'm so lucky I had that totem. Otherwise, it would be a disaster. Okay, we need to be smart, we need to be productive. And hey, I'm done with the floating part of my island. So now I can populate it with some spooky stuff. By the way, if you were wondering, the inside of the island is completely empty. And it's quite spacious place. What do you think I should build here? Meanwhile, on the top, I'm trying to build a circle. Well, almost there. A little bit better. Alright, I'll admit, it's a novel. And I think from the color of concrete and the shape, you can already guess what I'm going for. Scary jack-o'-lantern. And it's gonna be huge. Alright, I knew it's gonna be huge, but I ran out of concrete and I'm not even halfway done. I guess I need to craft more, but you can already see how big this pumpkin is gonna be. It is quite giant. So let me craft a bunch of concrete powder and let me get back to you really fast. So I'm trying to build and these flying rats, they just cannot get off me. I know I can sleep and they will stop spawning. But when I'm building. I don't want to be disturbed. They don't even damage me, they just annoy. When I build, I'm in the zone and they just kick me out of it. By the way, pumpkin is almost done and I ran out of concrete again. Apparently I don't know how to do math, but I know how to build a nice pumpkin. I actually really like how it looks. It looks evil enough, so he's gonna create spooky atmosphere, and that's exactly my plan. And for now, it's as empty as my brain, not a single fleeting thought. Wow, it's a lot of space. It's enough space to be a base. Alright, before I craft a bit more concrete powder, I think I can light up his mouth and eyes, so you can actually see how it looks. Jack-o'-lantern is done, but if you notice the top of his head is quite flat, and for a very good reason. There is gonna be something on top of his head, or someone really adorable, a black kitten. Unfortunately, I don't have a black cat just yet, so this cat will demonstrate. Yeah, it's a little bit too small, so I will need to build one that is a little bit bigger, at least proportionate to this pumpkin. And now it's ready, almost, kind of. Can you spot what's wrong with this cat? One small thing. It got no ears. No, don't think. I'm not stupid. I didn't forget it. Trust me, it's not a mistake, it's by design. Because it's not just a cat. It's a witch kitten, so it needs a hat. So let's give him a hat. Just look how adorable it is! Also, I gave Pumpkin a leaf and green swirls. And the kitten got this big blue hat. It looks so enchanting. This island is becoming exactly what I imagined. It's genuinely becoming one of my favorite builds. Of course, nothing will build my spirit tree, but this is so good. I like it so much. And you know, this kitten needs a name. I'm gonna call it Boo. I think it's very appropriate and to the theme. So this is gonna be the Boo Island. I love it. Well, if you noticed, the pumpkin and the kitten are on one side of the island, and there is actually plenty of land just beside it. Well, I think this island needs a tree, but this tree is gonna be different. It's not gonna be made of wood, nor will it have any leaves. And for this tree, inspiration comes from Tim Burton and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, the stomp is done, so you can see where I'm going with it. I use a lot of black stone and a lot of purple colored blocks. Crying obsidian is ideal because it's providing a little bit of light, so bad mobs won't spawn. Also, I mixed in amethyst blocks. They fit in really great. Also, a little bit of andesite. By the way, do you remember this shulker box that I lost? I was afraid I ran out of black stone. I spent half an hour looking for it. The tree is not halfway done, and I couldn't find half of my resources. Especially crying obsidian is so valuable. I was so happy when I found this box next to those sniffers. Don't be like me. Don't lose your shulker boxes. I was afraid I broke it and then it despawned. That would be the worst. Luckily, I found it, and now I'm ready to continue building, but you can actually see how is this tree coming together and what's my idea for it. You can actually see this twirling branch. It's very irregular and a little bit cartoony, but I'm sure it's gonna look great when I'm done. As you can see, the texture is also quite rough. It's not very straightforward, and variety of different blocks adds even more character to it. Using andesite actually helps with that. In some cases I also use glass, purple glass. It creates an illusion of holes and deterioration. Pretty on point, I would tell you. Can't wait to see it fully built. And the tree is ready. Almost. It will have few more details, but the shape is there. Just look at it. It looks ominous and spooky. It kind of looks like a hand that is ready to grab you. But I feel like this tree needs a little bit of decoration, and I know exactly what to put on top of it. So I was flying past my shulker farm. Apparently it was working all this time while I was building. It was kind of overflown. And when I was checking the chest, I got attacked by all of the shulker bullets. And of course, phantoms. Oh no, this is a disaster. Let's just get a way out of it before I break this farm. Or worse, lose this world. Hold on, can you hear that? Did they follow me all the way here? Can you see what's happening? How did they find me? I'm inside the island. How did they track me? That's just so odd. Can you believe it? So I decorated this tree with pumpkins. One of them I will use to AFK for my guardian farm, and also whatever farm I will put inside this island. But the main decoration is the haunted lantern. And why is it haunted, you ask? Let me light it up and you'll see. Let me show you its secret. So basically here I have observers looking at each other. It produces a constant signal all the time, non-stop. But how do we translate it in the random flickering? Because this is not really random. So over here I have two droppers looking at each other. Now they are empty. But if we fill it up with one unstackable item, for example shears, it can be sword or any other tool that doesn't stack, and compare the output and also some other random items that actually stack. Doesn't really matter, it should be a few different things, and use comparator for a signal. We can see that whenever shears are in that dropper, the signal will be stronger, and since the dropper is random, it will also happen at random moments. And if we put few different kinds of items there, the shears will drop there much more rare, so it will not flicker that often. Then I just simply transport the signal down. The space here is very small and it wasn't very easy. But here is another small secret. I didn't want all the lamps flicker at the same time, so I used observers, and they will kind of mess up with signal and trigger some of the other lamps at a different time. And it was very simple idea. I was surprised that it actually worked. Let me add few more items here. So if we go a little bit lower, you can see how it's actually working. Okay, it's too little space here, and I'm trapped. Let's go outside. Look at that, the lights are actually flickering randomly. And although you can see a pattern, it still gives that vibe of a haunted lantern. Maybe there is a better way to do it. But I'm quite happy with my redstone. It's not perfect, but it is on point. What do you think about my lantern? Would you look at that? My island is finally coming together. It looks exactly as I imagined. It's spooky, it's mysterious, it's eerie, yet it's adorable thanks to the cute kitten. And now I will enjoy AFK in here much more. You know, the island is almost done, but the mascot is not yet found. Remember I told you that I don't have black cat yet? Well, I think I know where to find one. So what I need is to find a swamp, and I know one that I hasn't really explored that much. So this is mangrove swamp that I kind of butchered for my tree when I was building my spirit tree. I literally shaved it, so I was flying around to find more swamp, the normal kind. And I found perfect village. I can actually breed these villagers if I want to have rare swamp villagers. I don't have time today, but I will write these coordinates. I will come back here to restock the villagers when I will be building my big trading hall. It actually looks like a swamp village. It's kind of cute. You don't really see that much of it. This is a really dangerous place though. I'll protect you villagers, don't worry. I'll need you later. You're welcome. I saved your life, do you even care? Anyway, I found some cats here. Unfortunately, they're not black. Hey, what do you want? Play with slime. Oh, now you don't want. Anyway, I've got to find a black cat. And I know they live in the witch huts that can only be found in a swamp. Would you look at this generation? It looks quite great. And the view from here? It's amazing. And hey, I found exactly what I was looking for. A witch hut. Let's go get our new pet. Witch giggles. What you giggling about? I'm gonna get your cat. Oh no, am I stealing? Am I a thief? Am I a bad guy in this scenario? Doesn't matter, because I've got a cat and I'm going home. It looks so cute. Look into these yellow eyes. And it's very easy to get home. Although it's 5,000 blocks away in overworld, it's just 600 on the roof of the nether. I know this is exploit, but it's just so handy. Building on top of the nether roof is so OP, and I like it. And have you noticed something new? I've got a hat. Now I'm a witch too. I'm not sure if it suits me, but I like it. What do you think? I thought I will just replace the other cat with this black cat, but I think they should stay together. Everybody needs a friend. Look, this is your home, and I built a statue for you, even before I got you. What do you think? Doesn't it look great? Keep forgetting about the moon. So strange. The island is almost ready. I've added a lot of details, grass and these pumpkin patches. Also, I've decorated the bottom with some glowberries and soul lanterns. Also some walls to make it a little bit spiky, and of course glow lichen. Also, I added some amethyst to the different part of the tree. But that's not it. There is one more thing that I want to do. So while I'm building the last detail, let me tell you something important. I want to share with you this island. I'm willing to give you this island to download for free. Completely free. But here's the thing. I put a lot of time and effort to produce it. And I want a small reward. But don't worry, it's gonna cost you zero. I promise I'm gonna release a download for this build completely for free on my Planet Minecraft account. The only thing that I require is for you to put a like under this video and a comment. And as soon as I get 100 likes under this video, or 50 comments, whatever happens first, I will publish it on my Planet Minecraft account. So if you really want this build or parts of this build in your world, you know what to do. Finally, the enchanted island is ready, and I really like it so much. I'm genuinely proud of this build. I like how it came together, how it all works. I like this jack-o'-lantern. I love the kitten, and the tree is amazing. But it's the final touch that it definitely needed. For now, the island, the tree and the pumpkin are completely empty inside. and I think I have to fill it up with some farms. You can suggest some in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this build and you like how it looks. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment your thoughts, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every single like, every single comment, and every single subscriber brings me happiness. And hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!